And we're live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Bait Shop. I am the unknown Chad, and we have the almost famous Freddie as my co-host, as always. And tonight we have a very, very special guest. He is such a fine angler from the two photos that I saw of him holding fish. He is an amazing husband who is just a great masseuse and really can get them knots out. He rubs them really good. Mr. Sean Chili, a.k.a. Fishflex.
Hey, getting right into it, huh? How's everybody doing?
I promised myself I would wait a whole 15 minutes and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I could have held my breath and been fine. Like
I know. Freddie tried to tell you. It would take long. Welcome to the bait shop, my friend. I'm glad to have you. Excuse me. Sinuses tonight are deciding to hit me, so coughing and sneezing and everything else. But let's say hey to all of the adoring fans that came in to see who this fella, Sean Chili, who they've been seeing in chat for quite some time, Freddie.
I know it, right?
So now that he changed his name to Fishflex, didn't tell anybody for like a month. And everybody all of a sudden we're starting to find out who he really is. So we're going to find out.
Water.
Do what?
I was testing the waters.
Testing the water. Well, I like the name. I like your choice of fish pictures that made it so easy to do this awesome thumbnail tonight. So let's go ahead and say hello. I don't know who was first because it doesn't show me.
Nope.
Hillbilly Hippie was second. Avid Fisherman third. Miss Chrissy Brown. Mr. Tim Molina. Keith, NWPA Fishing. Mike Urban. Silver Fox Fishing Sandy, what's going on, dear? My beautiful, wonderful, amazing wife, Dee, who also has put a request out in the chat for everybody here tonight. Everyone needs to put some kind of tongue twister in chat, and we're going to have Sean Chili try to read them. He is looking for redemption tonight with Sean being on the screen. Because everybody, if you watched the Mendota Live from earlier this year, poor Sean innocently said that he was going to go rub a knot out of his wife's back, and Dee just took it a completely different direction.
Hey, I did nothing wrong. I'm innocent.
Right, it was all Dee. We got Mr. Muskrat Adventures. Member Mr. Mark Catfish and Crappie has made it in.
What's up, Mark?
We got Freddie up here representing. I almost grabbed my Catfish and Crappie hat tonight.
Just saying.
But
One of the greatest flathead anglers I know, right there.
Yeah, he is one of the best fathead anglers I know too. But I also seen that Freddie had his. I didn't want to, overbalance the stream with Catfish and Crappie, so I chose this evening Chubby Fish Outdoors. Check them out on Facebook.
Yeah.
The website will be back up and running here in a few months. So, Terminal Tackle Extraordinaire, Mr. Dave. Tell him the Chad sent you. Won't get you any discount. It won't give me any credit. But anyway. We got Mr. Wabash Nate. We got Catfishing Dreams. What's going on, Brandon? B&B Catfishing. What's up, Paul Boyd? We got Ryan Bort's Blue Collar Life. We got Look Lady. Goober Time TV has made it in. What's going on there, Dan? We got The Weekend Angler, also a member. It says it is chili season. We got Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors. We got Dominic Chili.
That's my boy.
Isabella Chili. That's my dad. We love you.
Oh, that's great.
Ryan Boards, I'm going to let you right now, you tried to steal Dee and I's boat. But anyway, Catfishing Dream with the cha-ching cash register. I still need to download that sound with the $5. Don't send people into seizures watching the show.
I can't help this.
Thank you, Brandon, for the $5 super chat. We definitely appreciate that. We got Robin Season made it in. We got member Richard from Fishing and Freedom. What's up, pal? Real Gals Fish. Stephanie. Mr. Maurice Cason's made it in. Always giving me them friggin' angry faces. Still love you, brother. Hope to meet him one of these days. If so, I hope he doesn't give me the angry face in real life, because I heard he's a pretty big burly man, and I'm gonna be honest, I'd hate to, mess myself in front of him the first time I meet him. The same. Let's see who else we got here. We got Indian Ink. What's going on? Nice to see you tonight. John Boys has made it in. Oh, I like this. Actually, I like good call, Mr. John Boy's Catfish. And hello to the famous Chad and the unfamous Freddie. That's my buddy right there.
Do you have a catfish conference video? That's all I got to say, Chad.
Oh, God, here we go. Now he's so famous. He made it on CatCon, everybody. They interviewed like 400 people at CatCon in February, and the only video that turned out was the one that they did with Freddie. If you notice, when you watch it, they had to cut a lot of it out.
I'm just that
we're only speculating the reason why.
Well, I learned from two stands. When you start talking, you don't stop.
That you did.
Dominic Chili books and hammocks. Danny Stone's in there.
Hey, Dominic, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Appreciate that.
Right, Kevin from Palmetto Cats is in here.
I think this might be a
see, you're jumping all over me. I thought my job was to push buttons.
Well, you've already failed all night, so I mean, it is what it is. Chad, what am I mad at you for last night? Sad face emoji. What I done forgot what I would be mad about.
I don't know, but here's your first
all I got to say to Kevin right there. How mad am I? How mad am I, bro?
Wow.
If you don't know, this is an official old school Palmetto Cat shirt that I broke out tonight, acting like I'm all mad at him and stuff.
Hey, this isn't a Palmetto shirt, but it does say Palmetto on it somewhere.
It does. Palmetto.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. See?
Palmetto?
That's something, right?
Shirt.
All right. There's a tongue. I guess her first tongue twister. Even though you passed up Chrissy, you got to go back to Chrissy's.
Yeah, go back to Chrissy's because I missed it after Sean reads this one.
Yeah.
What's that? Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Yeah, the D said every tongue twister that's put in the chat you have to read. So it's a request from D. You can't deny it.
Wow. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy. Wuzzy.
D, are you seeing how this is done? I'm just saying. Chrissy Brown, go ahead. I can't even say that one.
Wow, that one was long.
Oh, fish name. Oh, no.
No. The boss lady said you had to read all these, so you have to read all
Anybody want to give that a shot? Have at it.
Oh, there was a young fisher named Fisher who fished for a fish in a fisher. The fish with the grin pulled the fisherman in. Woo! Now they're fishing the fisher for Fisher.
I'm sorry, D. That was rough.
Wow.
And
we got Mr. Michael Murillo. What?
Don R has joined us and Liv has joined us. And it jumped on me, so I'm at the bottom now.
Oh. Sean Shelley is my idol. I've seen this man catch a fish or two, and it's otherworldly.
Oh, that's great. That's fabulous.
Be still my heart, his manly muscles reeling and fishing.
Thanks, Mariah.
We got Backlash Fisherman. What's going on, pal? Let's see. We got Hooks and Hammocks. What's happening? That's the one I just seen.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know if I want you to even try that one.
Wow, that could cost you your station your channel if I do that.
Yeah, that one might get a little too wild.
He's already made it to 1K twice. What's the third time?
Yeah, I know. What's the third time's a charm, my friend?
Hey, wow. Yeah, I don't want to screw you over, Chad. I can't.
Look, Solo Texas Adventure. Do these two even have a guest? Somehow they still make it all about them. What's up, Solo? Get out of here. Solo's just trying. So what it is Solo's trying to get on here.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if I even knew how to get a hold of Solo, that could ever happen. Not saying that I'm trying to do Freddie's job and get guests because he doesn't. But just saying. We got Gene Tillman. What's happening,
I'm the
pal?
co-host, not the host. I'm just the co-host. I'm here to look pretty.
Are we supposed to turn like this and look at each other like?
I'm the
It
good
doesn't matter if
looking.
you're the co-host. I told you this is your job, and I'm management. And
No,
when
it's
I
your job.
Knock it off.
Oh, okay.
We're fighting.
And Bumping Mike Greenwell's joined us. He's driving home. He had a good show earlier.
That's right. We got Stonefly 71 Fishing for Whiskers has made it in. Hello from Cindy Motor and George Motor. That's not even that. She wasn't even trying to do a tongue twister, and I just pronounced it George's garage.
All right. Well, I told my sister that I would say hi to her. So, hi,
You already
Cindy.
know. You say hi to anybody that you would like to, sir,
All right.
except for Mark from Catfish and Crappie.
Oh,
So who
Okay.
is your favorite? So who is your favorite
Well-
YouTube that you like to follow there, Sean?
Yeah, let's start out with that hard question because obviously, I already know the answer to the question because you're on here tonight. So
right.
go ahead and tell everybody who your number one is.
You know what? It's the guy I first started listening to is like, oh gosh, a year ago or so. I mean, the guy's a pillar in this catfish community, the kindest of kind. Can't remember him having a bad thing to say about anybody, honestly, so it's very admirable.
Yeah.
I have to say, Mark and Catfish and Crappie. Mark.
Done. I'm done.
And that concludes Fishplex from being on our podcast tonight. What are the podcast show? Whatever you want to call this thing. I know you're talking like
It's not all
podcast
about Mark.
crap.
God.
That's a BS. Come on my show and talk about how Mark is your freaking Mark this, Mark that. Yeah. Clown. I won't let that happen again. All right. Let's see. Well, that was a good show, Freddie.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And Ryan Bortz wanted to.
What the hell? Ryan? All right, should we bring him back up? Has he been punished tonight?
Yeah, I guess he's been punished.
Maybe he'll redeem himself. All right, here we go.
I should have made Mark feel good already, saying he was one of the greatest flathead fishermen that I know. But and somebody had to overstep me and say he's the best.
Hey guys.
And there's Mark showing all his little lovey eyes from that comment. Now I see it like twice, 3 times the size of it was.
Y'all thought freaking Mark's head was big before.
Hashtag bacon.
I can get behind that hashtag.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Sola says he's flattered. So I'm like, all of a sudden now I can't read anything, and these in there laughing. I guarantee you, like, see, it ain't got anything. I've been trying to lose subs. You never know.
Yeah.
He might want to go under 1,000 and go back above 1,000. I'm just saying.
Miss Cindy Stokes has made it in.
I knew that one was coming.
Oh, Peter Piper. That's not how I know it. Peter Piper picked a pickled pepper. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Peter Piper picked a pepper was picked by Peter Piper.
nice. I'll give you a
Your
value.
guess is good as mine. Thanks,
Mr.
Cindy.
Two Stands, what's
Appreciate
going on,
that.
pal? All
Hey,
right,
Dan.
we're 15 minutes in now. We can start the show. We can make this about fish flex.
Oh no.
We got to get serious now. So tell everybody a little bit seriously about who you are. They've seen you in chat for months and months and months as Sean Chili and changed to fish flex. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
That's enough. That's what you get for we don't really want to know that much about you. Freaking told us that Mark was your favorite.
Look, I get rid of Mark's comment. You got rid of Sean. So, hey, we're back to where we are. So, what's going on tonight,
Hey.
Chad?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, right there. Team Bake Shop, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I bet he freaking rolls no script, too. Freaking jerk. Okay, we'll bring him back. All right. I'm back again. All right.
all right.
Okay. Sean Chili, who are you, my friend?
Are you sure? Are we doing this?
Yeah, we're going to do this time.
No, I've always fished. I love fishing. But I was surfing around through YouTube and honestly did find Mark's podcast was honestly the first show that I found and was listening to that and just seeing how you guys, have each other's backs and the banter that goes on is entertaining. It's great. I love it. And
I'm innocent.
What's that?
I'm innocent.
I know. Well, I always stuck up for you, right?
I'm basically a saint, so.
I always stuck up for you in chat. I always did. So
that you do.
Now I do have 4 kids. You saw 2 of the 4 that were active in here.
Children.
Yeah. So Dominic's my boy. He's the oldest. He's 25 years old.
Nice.
And I have 3 daughters, Bella, Natalia, and Allie. And they're 21, 17, and 16. So
we're fighting over messages in chat. I got here. Look, it's all you, bro.
No, I'm done.
It's all good.
Well, I mean, we talked a little bit, and it really touched my heartstrings that your girls are so pumped up that you are on such a world famous YouTube show, and it's just I'm pumped up that they're pumped up. I'm just.
It's like I'm a celebrity just because I'm on a celebrity's show, is what they, how they view it.
Well,
so they're excited.
I don't mean to brag, but
Yeah. But
calm down. Don't get short with us, Chris. It's okay.
Chris is upset. I see. Yeah, Chris was actually. I was talking with him on. Oh crap! Whose live was it? Was it J Dogs? That was just or who was it that was live
right
before
this? We had Mike Greenwell.
And J Dog was out there fishing.
Yep. And I was talking with Chris, and it was through the chat, which was kind of funny, because he says, "Oh, you nervous?" And I said, "Yeah, actually, I am very nervous." I just started creating videos a month ago, so this whole thing of being in front of a camera, seeing myself, hearing myself is weird. It's still weird,
Yeah. Been almost. I don't know how long it's been now. 2.5 years, and I can't go back and watch anything that I do. I don't know how, you guys listened to me in the first place. One, I'm not that smart, and don't catch fish. I'm trying to find. There we go. I am going to make sure. I have not seen it yet, but let's make sure we drop. Yeah, where'd it go? Is that you? I think you. Yeah, it is. 1 month ago. I want to make sure that we drop your link in chat.
Oh, I appreciate it.
There we go. Boom. Because you are just getting started. And where are you from?
From a little town called Jeanette. It's just we're southeast of Pittsburgh, maybe 20 miles or so, and born and raised here. So unfortunately, here in PA, we don't have any blue cats, which is horribly unfortunate. Watching everybody catch these giant blue cats, and I'm going, oh, where's mine? So I have to go for the flatheads to get the big ones. And yeah.
So you do a lot of flathead fishing?
I'm gonna do more. Put it that way. Like I said, I've always fished, but it's just now since I've started listening, been a part of the catfish community, that I really learn enough to feel like I can go and catch them. So, I just caught my first flathead, actually.
Really?
Yeah, not too long ago. I made a video of it, and I made a rookie mistake there by actually letting my GoPro battery die right as I was going for the trophy shots. So now my trophy shots look like me, like this, like that, because it's all I had. You take whatever you've got. Yeah. But yeah, I had a live bluegill on the one line, and then a bluegill head on the other, thinking the live bluegill was going to get smacked by a flathead, if anything. Took the cut bait.
Oh yeah.
So it's
I've had way better luck with cut bait than I ever have with live bait when it comes to flathead. I know some people have better luck otherwise, and it could be technique, but I've always had better luck with the cut bait. So
yeah, I'll take it any way I can get it. It's not I don't care what it hits. As long as I can catch it, I'm good. So
I see we can English. Do what?
Was that a good one? Go Steelers.
Oh yeah. Where was that? See, I can't see the chat.
It's not. That's me. That's me. I'm a Steelers fan.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely go Steelers. I mean,
well, Chad, every time I'm on a show, he's like Team Freddie, not Team Chad. So, we got
hashtag Team Freddie. That's right.
We got a little more connection.
From the very beginning, I was doing that, So as I first started watching, you had that giant beard, and it took me a minute when you had shaved it. I'm like, who the hell's that? I'm like, holy crap, that's Freddie. Like, his face is gone. Like, where's it?
I know. But it's not about me. It's coming back, but the wife wants to go on again.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Steelers, they put a whooping on the Bengals, their last week. So just thought I'd bring that up.
Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. That whole stadium and team is on the other side of the river. Not a fan. I feel weird even fishing out in front of their stadiums like J-Dog does. So,
yeah, I'll tell you. To be fair, that game was pitiful.
That's what I heard. Like nobody wanted to win the game.
Yeah, we'll take the W, but man, it was ugly. That was bad.
It don't matter how you win it, as long as you win it.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, real quick. I see D just posted also Uncle Lou's link to his channel, trying to get him over to 500. There's some people going to be going live. I believe it's on Muskrat's channel starting tomorrow night until they get him to 500. Am I right with that, Freddie? I mean, yes. I know you were invited.
Yes. Let's try to get him there before the show happens. That way we can have fun, fish, give away some stuff for a couple hours, and then go home. Because I'd rather really not want to fish Friday through Sunday or Monday just to get him there.
Yeah, you never know.
But I do have my generator in the back of the truck in case I need to pull back to the bank and hook it up my battery so I can keep going.
Tina Chili says, "Love Fish Flex." It's so manly.
See, but at least change your name. If you're, yeah.
Hey, LG Bass, what's happening, buddy?
LG.
The whole chili. It looks like am I saying that right? Is the chili?
Chili. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
because
want
you
to make
used
sure.
to
It looks
say
like
silly, Chad.
Looks
You
like
Yeah.
silly. Pronounced chili.
I like it.
Gotten it
Silly.
my whole life.
Sean Silly.
Yep, gotten it my whole life. It got to the point in school where I didn't even have to correct like the substitute teacher or whatever. I just sit back. As soon as she say silly, I had the whole class just going, "It's chili." You know, I didn't have to say anything. So yeah, Mark I think was first one to jump on that and really, really get it. You know,
I'm pretty sure
And
I'm pretty sure I was first, but that's fine. I mean, if you want to keep giving Mark credit for everything, it's okay. I'm pretty sure I probably had to tell him how to say your name. I
hey,
mean, he can't even pronounce his own name, let alone yours.
well, I can tell you, I can't pronounce his name either. How
And
do you
it's easy.
pronounce his last name?
Rich bitch.
Say it again.
Rich bitch.
Rich fish.
Rich bitch. Every once in a while, he can catch a fish, but most of the time he just spends a lot of money because he's a rich fish.
He does have a nice boat. He really does. I like that.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't show us like the other yachts and stuff that he has that he goes out when, when he's not live streaming. So I think that one's like a triple decker, but that's side point. That's not. This ain't about him, okay? This is about FlexFit.
It's about what? You said it's about Flex Fish, not Fish Flex? You got
Flex
that backwards.
Fish, Flex Fish, whatever your freaking name is tonight. I don't know. I have tongue twisters.
I've been called much worse. Trust me.
You keep wearing that catfish and crappie hat while you're going, man.
I might disappear again. Huh?
Oh, Ricky Real. We got who did I just see here? Cody Robinson, Eric B made it in. If I've missed anybody else, there's Mrs. Whisker Dreams. Tammy, how are you doing? Hope you, Leo, and Ricky are doing great. Which reminds me, we opened up with the original trailer for year 3 of the YouTube Couple Showdown. And, Sean, I know your lady ran away because she's afraid that you may show her on camera. But we do have openings for the YouTube Couples Showdown year 3. So we have, I think, one opening on the 8th, one opening on the 9th, 3 on the 15th, and 2 or 3 on the 16th. So just saying, if you're all interested, we need to fill those spots. Again, that is a charity tournament. We will keep that one particularly a charity tournament each and every year. Everything we make will go straight to the charities of the winner's choice, the big fish choice, and the little fish choice. So, and then you guys know every year it seems like we have some kind of off the wall challenge that comes out, and we do a couple more different charities. So, looking forward to that. If you're interested, please let me know.
And it's a numbers tournament, so it's a numbers tournament, so you can tear up some channel cats. I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, D and I were talking about it. We are going to keep the restrictions on some of the other tournaments, but this is, one, we want to see a lot of fish caught. We want to see, especially, a lot of the ladies that do not fish typically with their husbands go out and try to have a fun time and catch some fish, and they all count, right? That's what it's really about. 1 is the charities. 2 is making sure that, we're out there having fun with our significant others. And, we just want it to be a fun time. So let me know if you're interested. Maybe one of these days, Stan Smith, a.k.a. 2 Stan's Fishing, will let me know what he's doing. He usually tells me the day after the tournament is over what day he's fishing. So, oh, look, speaking of the devil, I always say that because I saw the alert that I just got one of my posts commented on by Stan Smith. Mm-hmm. So Stan will be fishing on the 16th.
And Uncle Lou has joined us. He's in the chat now.
Did I mention that the winning couple of that tournament will win a blue and a purple Uncle Lou rod? Mm-hmm. They're pretty too.
So, you mean Freddie and Nina are going to get purple and blue rods when we win it?
I wish Sean and Melissa would get it, but it would just be Sean. So guess it can't happen.
Now the problem is fighting Nina over the purple rock because purple's my favorite color.
Yeah, purple's Melissa's favorite color. Maybe I'll get her to fish. Maybe I'll get her to make an appearance. The purple rod. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Come on, let's start the chant. Melissa, Melissa, Melissa.
Nice, team.
Stupid.
Too bad she's not watching right now.
Mariah says, "Hey, Sean, is your son single?" I don't know what that's about, but okay. Love connections. Anyway,
Mariah is my son's girlfriend. So.
Oh, then we won't tell her anything. Oh, he's got a great young lady. Bray's boat will have a hole in it in the morning of the 8th. Oh, that's right. Brady will be up there with hooks and hammocks.
Yeah.
That's dirty pool.
Somebody's drain plug might be popped out on the 7th.
There's a chance getting started, yo. Mom. Or should I do it? What's that Family Guy, that little kid? Mom. Mommy.
Who is that? Brian? That was Brian, right? From
Family
Guy?
I don't remember the little dude's name. Yeah. All right, so we're going to back it back up. We're going to go back to fishing. You all got sidetracked and now seeing bacon emojis and everything else. We got Laura the Explorer just made it in. What's going on, Laura? So, obviously from the pick that we used tonight, and you just kind of told us you're just really starting to learn and get back into the catfishing world, but you do a lot of other fishing, I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
What other kind of fishing do you do?
Well,
look, he fishes for penguins. I didn't know that was legal.
I'll tell you what, that hat's getting real hot. I just can't do it.
Yeah. I would take it.
Sorry, Mark.
You know what? It's probably, I would just go ahead and throw it away.
I kept it on as long as I could, Mark. Holy cow, I'm roasting. No, I do any kind of fishing. I mean, one of my favorite it's going to make videos here coming up real soon is steelhead.
Really?
Me being about 2 hours from Erie, we hit the tributaries up there and crush some steelhead. It's a blast. So much fun.
2 hours from Erie. Okay.
Yeah. Catch some 10-pound fish on 4-pound test. It's tough to beat that thrill. Talk about rip and drag. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Really? Yeah, there you go, Melissa. You don't have to sit right in front of the camera. Just ask Diane of Two Stands. He doesn't like the camera, but honestly, if I'm not mistaken, Diane Smith caught the first ever catfish in the couples tournament history. So,
oh, nice.
I'm not mistaken.
Very
that
cool.
was because Stan spent half of his day up in the truck charging the chargers and the phones. So it was new to everybody back then. So what kind of fish is that in the picture that I used?
That is a Palomino trout. Palomino.
Trout?
That day I went out to a spillway. It was the first time I ever fished a spillway. And it was during COVID, during that whole thing. So I was social distancing, and getting my fish on. So I went there and I caught 22 trout that day. And one being that Palomino, I went through a whole bag of gulp minnows.
Really?
Yeah, and it just what a good day. It was incredible. So the picture that you saw was the day before opening day of trout season for Pennsylvania. It wasn't scheduled to be the next day, but I got a text from my father-in-law early in the morning and said, "Hey, it's first day," and Pennsylvania just sprung it on us. Just instead of going by the scheduled date, they sent out emails and said, "It's first day now."
Really?
Yeah. So my father-in-law texted me, woke me up with a text saying, "It's first day of trout." And I told him, "You're nuts. It's not. And then he said, check the website. They just announced it. So the day before I caught that palomino, that's what that picture was. So the next day I went out to that same spillway and caught that palomino again from that spillway. It was the same fish. Now I only caught 7 or 8 that next day. They all had sore lips, I think, from the day before, but but I caught that palomino a second time, and he just had to come home with me. I mean, I let him go the first time, but if he's going to jump my hook 2 days in a row, he's going to come home. You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was like he was asking for it.
Right. That's what I figured. So,
Robin C says, I am 2 blocks away from Erie. Do you fish the Ohio side or the Michigan side?
Wow. Pennsylvania. We're actually we fish Walnut Creek, the tributaries of Erie. So we'll fish Walnut Creek, Elk, and Trout Run. So
let me write those down for when I come up that way. So
yeah, for sure. Do it.
We'll
go up there.
We want to make it up to Sandusky Bay. I can't remember. It's like 4 or 5 hours away. Not that bad, actually. I thought it was a lot farther away than what it is.
Yeah, you guys let me know if you want to go steelhead fishing. We'll take you up there. My brother-in-laws, they are, man, are they good.
When's the best time of year to go up there for that?
Well, I mean, you're talking all through winter, but you're probably looking at November. You know, November's probably, that month is probably your best month to go up. But they'll hit from now. My brother-in-law he already caught one up there. So now through even January, you know, you'll catch them up there. So.
I don't know if you saw that, but Tina Chili would love to see Melissa fishing. Just so everybody's aware, and if Melissa is watching, you know, hopefully, you know, that knot's back in her, you know, back and bothering her where she's not listening or something. Otherwise, here in about, 23 minutes, Melissa, Sean will be done and he can help you rub that out.
Rub that knot right out.
Rub it right out of there. Okay.
Yep.
Sean, are the steelhead by you? Are there steelhead by you, or is that the only place you got to go?
That's the closest place for me, is the head up to Erie. Yep. Yeah. So about 2 hours. About 2 hours away.
It's really not bad.
No, not bad at all. Nope. Drive up there, and I mean, heck, I've already gone up and just slept in my Jeep, you know, and fished a couple days, and it's worth it if you're on them. You know, if you're catching them, it's worth it.
NWPA Fishing says, yeah, and you got to fight the 500 other anglers.
That's not a lie. That is not. If you can go up during the week, you're better off.
Yeah.
If you get there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's rough. It's not for everybody. You know, it's a lot of patience and thick skin. And but if you get on them, man, it's a blast. Yep, for sure.
Don't you mention that other S word? If you do, Stan's going to be. He's already paid $222 once. Going to pay it again.
Yeah.
Someone say steelhead. Hey y'all, coho be coming in a bit. What's coho? Kings are on in Manistee. You know, they had the king salmon that everybody was fishing for up that way. I've seen pictures and stuff of people catching them, but I'm not sure I'm very familiar with coho.
Yeah,
I got a coho. That guy.
Coho. Yeah, the king salmon. They're more up north a little bit more, up New York, Buffalo area. You know, catch the king salmon up there. The cohos, we'll get some cohos in Erie as well. So. To Stan. All right, I appreciate it, Stan. Very good.
Frank for Twisted Fishing. There's one of the guys that's up there, King's. I think he might be actually where I've seen some of the pictures from. It's Lance McCoo guy. He says king salmon, steelhead, and coho salmon are fun. Coho are a smaller salmon species that come in the fall. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not all about you, Chad.
Silver salmon. Okay. What? What? It's all about me. CEO. Both of you all can bite me.
Right. Oh, just joking, Chad.
It's. I like you. I like you. Just, while I'm thinking about it, though, we do have, since we're coming in the later part of the show, Panfish Nation comes on right after this. They have an awesome guest tonight. Mr. Kim Burnett is on tonight with them. Please make sure you go over and check them out. I probably won't, but you should.
I wonder if he's going to be tying some jigs tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to, because I love Kim Burnett and Lyle Stokes. He's my dad and stuff, but I'm kind of getting jealous of Mark from Catfish and Crappie right now. Not only did he go fishing last night while I slept and got ready for work, but now everybody loves him more than me. I promised myself I wouldn't cry about it, but here I am. It's okay. Anyway, I'm over it.
Dee even says she don't like being on camera, but
because she can't read.
I set you up. That was my fault, D. I'll take blame for that. That was like a tongue twister, That's on me.
Yeah. I won't even mention the fact that what you told me the other night, when we were talking about it, and that you barely were able to get your grass cut because it almost turned dark on you because you laughed for like an hour.
That's not a lie. I couldn't see for about 15 minutes as I was wiping the tears out of my eyes. Melissa and I both. You don't expect that, it was a shocker. It was,
But that's the best ones, man. It's like you're not really trying to do it; it just happens. That's the best and most fun things that happen.
She said that, and I'm rubbing my wife's back.
We don't know if we need to go into it after what
my wife turns around and goes, "What?" Look at this look on her face, and going, "What did she say?"
Didn't you get blamed for it?
Oh yeah. She definitely put the blame on me. Melissa put the blame on me, D. I mean, you girls stick together. My wife says that was your fault. You shouldn't have said something like that. I mean, that's it. All right, it was my fault.
You just sometimes you just go, yes, honey. I mean, you're right. I'm wrong.
Right. Yeah. Get up in the morning and just apologize. I mean, I don't know what for, but just do it.
Yeah. It normally shortens your sentence, of whatever you didn't do wrong, if you just admit that you did it wrong.
But it was wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been married for long enough. I know. So how long have you guys been married? Chad and Dee.
You don't put the guy on the spot asking dates and
he getting really thirsty. Huh?
He don't remember. He don't remember how many years.
On November 1st, it will be 14 years.
Well, that's good. Congratulations.
We've been together since 06. We're married in 08. So
okay. All right.
But yeah, married for 14 years on November 1st, which is really cool because we have an awesome trip planned that week for our anniversary. So
where are you going fishing?
We are going to Alabama that week. So we'll be probably mostly on Wilson and then a little bit on Wheeler as well. Yeah. I want to point this out that she knows that I'm the one that always knows the dates and how long.
So how about you, Freddie? You and Nina, what?
23 years.
23? Me too. Yeah.
February
23 years,
24.
huh? Wow.
23 years. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
But mine's easy because our oldest daughter turns the year of like 3 months before we got married. So she turns 24 in October. February, we hit 24. So it's bam, bam. Easy to remember.
I understand. My boy was the ring bearer at our wedding. So he's 25. We've been married for 23. We're still together. We had 3 beautiful daughters after that. So, it's good. It's all good.
Well, real quick, because I just seen Rebecca and Jamie made it in. We are talking about, couples, because we're trying to encourage Melissa to join the YouTube Couples Showdown, the one that started them all. And Rebecca and Jamie were in it last year, and they were part of the inspiration for the video that I put out, a little trailer. And I want to play that one more time, just because maybe this will inspire Melissa, especially when you see Rebecca and Jamie at the end.
All right.
I'm just saying. I mean, they didn't catch a fish.
No, but they caught 2 anchors.
But they caught 2 freaking anchors that day. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
They were each other's anchors.
What's the chances of that?
All right. Well, they catch all kinds. I've seen them catch fishing rods, all kinds of different stuff.
Yep. So my wife's going to be incredibly excited that she was a main topic on this video. So I can't wait.
That's all right. Hey,
can't wait to get the feedback on that one.
Well, here's what I got to say about that, because I will, D gets a lot of the credit in the YouTube community for all my success, and I act like it. Oh God, yeah, it bothers me. But let me tell you something. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do what I do this show, go fishing, have boats and all that kind of stuff. She encourages me. I'm sure Melissa encourages you to do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah,
like go mow that damn grass that you messed up that one day. Or just saying, But she allows you to go fishing, and she probably encourages it to get out and do some kind of stuff, right? So that's again why that sort of exists. Why Melissa has been brought up, because she is the better half, I'm sure. At least that's what we tell them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it is. She does. She enables me to do what I love to do. She really does. It's not a lie.
You hear that, Melissa? You hear it? Everybody go, oh.
Someone has to put it in chat, right? You can pop it up there. Yeah.
You've seen Jamie from the Carolina Road Streamers that joined us, and Brian B. and Maul Pontoon Jody.
What's up, Jody?
Nice. Hi, Jody. Brian B.
Again, I thank Dee for everything, because without her, I would not be able to replace all of the gear that I break or lose. Oh, look, here's Isabel. Love them.
Is she talking about me and you, or?
I think so.
Yeah, I think she's talking about Freddie and Chad. I'm pretty sure.
We may have new biggest fans. I'm just saying. We're pretty cool, Freddie.
Yes.
Go ahead fishing up here. Gave me your favorite Lawrence. Yeah, he did that. Okay, so I'll tell the story.
Yeah, you gotta hear the story.
So we're fishing elk access up in Erie, and I took a brand new Blue Fox Super Vibrex spinner right out of the package. And I said, here, Jared. And he never steelhead fished before, so he's not used to your 10-foot rods, 10.5-foot rods, and all that. So So he tied it on. I said, just don't lose it. I said, I just took it out of the package. Just don't lose it. Keep reeling. That's all, you know. So he went to cast it, and he went back, and it never hit the water. Got caught in the tree, straight above us. That lure never saw the water. It never got wet.
Never even got to hit water one time.
Not only did he lose it, it never had a chance to catch a fish. You know, it hung up there, taunting me. It is what it is. You know, we had fun. It's always fun.
Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it, but you know, that's half of what fishing's about, is the stories and the camaraderie. Exactly. And you know, you have these stories to tell, and I'm glad Jerry brought it up. It's fun. It's a blast, no matter what.
Yeah, that's kind of why the bait shop was originally started. One, you know, it's a BS session between a bunch of friends in the chat and making fun of each other, telling fishing stories, telling fishing lies like Freddie does, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's what it's all about. Keep making those memories, man.
Yep, that's it.
Oh man, I don't even know if I want to start listing that, Robin. What gear have I lost and how? Well, we have the lost cell phone incident at Lake Wiley midstream.
That hurts.
And then
some fish is still swimming around with it in its mouth.
There's been about a dozen rods and reel combos.
It was one rod. Actually, no, I have lost 2 rods. Most recently, when I first got my boat, yes, I lost a rod. But the one that broke my heart was the Uncle Lou with my Abu Catfish Special that slipped out of my hands when I casted. That hurt my pride. And then, you know, obviously when you do it, and the first thing I do, it just happened, like literally just happened. I sat down, I looked at my friend Bill, I picked up my phone, and I got a message from Uncle Lou. And I was like, I got to tell Uncle Lou what happened. I was like, how do you tell him? I just threw one of your rods in the river.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, my kids like to fish.
You know, they've come out with me a couple times, but not real big into it. Really, I mean.
Really?
Yeah. Come
on, kids.
Yeah, they just they never really got into it. Well, the thing is, they've always had activities. You know, they've always had activities that they were involved in during the best fishing times. Like your fall and spring, usually soccer and cheerleading, and you know, so they're
cheerleaders.
Two of the 3 are.
Can't get them nails dirty now. Okay, hold on. No, stop. We're gonna lakes, and you know, the boy, but mainly on the lakes. I'm just telling you. So if you go fishing with Dad, you get a little dirt on them nails. That means Dad has to pay for mani pedis and stuff. I'm just saying. Get them nails done. I'm just saying. I'm trying to hook you all up right now. No. Okay. So serious man. Serious man. And I wish my daughter would realize this, because I try to get my daughter to go. She's 13, right? And she hates it. Hey, guys, so boring. Yada yada. I'm not saying go fishing with your parents every time, but go every once in a while, because those memories, exactly what we were talking about, the fish stories are great, but the memories that you make with Dad, mom and Dad, whatever, you know, you only have a limited time. You never know when you may run out of that time, Lord forbid.
Yeah.
But you know, hopefully those carry through, you know, throughout. So going fishing with Dad every now and again is a good thing. And remember, those mani pedis are not cheap, and he'll pay for them if you get your hands dirty. Break it down. Just saying.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with it.
There you go.
It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it to me. You know what? Allie actually, my youngest, she's 16. She was in my first video. She's the one that caught that drum.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, tore it up. I mean, if you see the look on her face when she's kind of the drum set the hook itself, and she looked over at me and was kind of like, is this happening? You know? I said, that's a fish. So it is. It's awesome memories, and I'm so glad that I recorded it. You know, and I'm doing this YouTube thing that I can always look back on it now.
Exactly.
I could never do that. You know, it's so big. It's huge.
Well, I mean, that's I think a lot of reason why a lot of people had originally started doing YouTube, putting videos up is, you know, for their kids and their grandkids to be able to watch years down the road and go back and find those and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's always, that's a memory bank. It's basically what it is. You know, it's always going to be there, unless the company shuts down.
Yeah,
that's right. Let's hit that thumbs up. Sean has been a great guest tonight.
Cody, what's up, Cody?
Make sure we hit those thumbs up. Appreciate it. We would definitely appreciate it if you would.
And Fishing and Freedom has been a member for 2 months of the bait shop. I mean,
where do you see that at?
You have to look on your phone. It's not showing up in StreamYard.
Oh, it doesn't show up in StreamYard. And on my laptop, I only have my StreamYard up. So yeah, I don't see it unless you're on the actual YouTube app. So I did not see that.
I think there was a couple I missed at the beginning of the show too.
Thanks everybody. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Very cool.
There we go. Dominic says,
there it is.
License soon, and we'll go fishing.
All right, Dawn. I'm holding you to it.
What?
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
You gotta bring it up now.
Well, I was sparing him that story. This was just, I actually made a video out of the pictures. It was the last video I put out. All I had was snapshots. Because I didn't take my GoPro out. I know. What was I thinking? But
good old time.
We went out, and it was my 2 nephews, Georgie and Jerry, come out, and my great nephew Mason came out too. And Mason, his rod kind of took off, and it was dark. We couldn't see anything. And his rod took off, and it was about to go in the lake. And Mason is Jerry's son, so he took off running for the rod, and he stepped on my favorite rod and broke it.
Ow!
In two places. So definitely need to go again. There's Allie with the PB drum. So it's looking like we're going to get my kids out there a little bit more. I appreciate that. It's always a good time. So he broke my rod. He felt really bad about it. He did.
That's understandable, but accidents happen.
I said, you know what? I said, I have so many rods, man. I said, is my favorite rod because of the reel more so.
Well,
I said, I'll put the reel on another rod. You know, it's not a big deal. Isabella's my oldest. She's 21, and she just graduated from nursing school, and she's a nurse down in McGee's Women's Hospital in Pittsburgh.
Awesome.
So,
very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for your, what you do. That's awesome going into something like that.
Yep. Very proud. So have to get her out too. That's good. Hey, you guys really helped me out. I'm getting all my kids. I'm gonna have all my kids in my videos now.
There you go.
I appreciate it.
Make time for one
you
more,
never
man.
know. They might want to start their own YouTube. If they've already got one, they'll start doing fishing videos with you in their videos. Next thing you know, they're viral.
They can feed off each other, and it'd be a great thing.
I mean, you said Isabella, the one you said going into nursing and stuff, right?
Yes.
I mean, I get to see the collaboration now. Dad gets cuts himself because he can't, play a fish, and he, has to run to Isabella for treatment. And say, Isabella take care of that.
Bit multiple times by these damn catfish, and just might need stitches one of these times. You never know.
Oh man, it's been an awesome night. Really have enjoyed having you on, Sean. You've been a great guest. Any final thoughts for the all the adoring fans, other than they should hit that thumbs up for Dan?
Well, I appreciate you, Chad. I really do. Both you guys, and it's great. I love coming into these chats. I really do. Go in and, like I said, the banter. It's a great time, and I'm so happy you had me on the show. And
pleasure.
And hopefully I'll, maybe come back sometime once I get a little more experience and not so awkward. And
like maybe next month or something.
We'll have to discuss the choice of hat next time to see if you're allowed back. And after this show going as awesome as it did, you're about to have like tons of family fish time. Who your true hero of YouTube fishing is. We'll discuss that later. I'm gonna let you think. I'm going to have to answer right now.
Could be some redemption. Yeah,
we'll see
for sure. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much.
Freddie, any final words, my friend?
It's 9 o'clock. Let's shut it down and jump over to Panfish Nation.
That's right. Let's get over there, show Lyle and Mark some love. Panfish Nation has Kim Burnett on right after this. We want to thank everybody for watching. You guys have been awesome in chat. Sean, you're an amazing guest. Wouldn't know that if this was your first time on screen. Appreciate you, my friend. I hope everybody has a great week, the rest of the week, and has a great weekend. Get out there and fish. Don't forget Uncle Luda 500. The event's going on this weekend. Get over there and check it out. And last but not least, please, if you are interested in the couple showdown, there are limited spots. It's first come, first serve. And we want to put on a good show again this year and try to raise some money for some different charities of the angler's choice. So we will see you guys next week. And our guest is Freddie. Who's our guest? Who'd you get?
Yep.
We don't know.
He's right. Yeah.
We'll see. Freaking can't. Need a new help one at a time. You can't get good help. Good night, everybody. See you at Panfish Nation.
There you go.